Jesus, sacred magic mushroom name for the magic mushroom. Do you know why I know that Jesus was one of the sacred magic names for the magic mushroom? John M. Allegro. He was employed by the Roman Catholic Church along with a team of 9 other people to decipher the Dead Sea Scrolls. His findings are incredible, and many people actually know of him and his findings, but many more people don't know about John M. Allegro. They don't know that Jesus was a magic mushroom, and the reason is because all his works have been denied, hidden, and not allowed to be. For instance, he made a documentary about his findings and the Jesus mushroom, and the documentary was seen by the BBC and made by the BBC, yet they said, no, we're not going to show it, we're not going to put it out there to the world, it's not good enough. I mean, how can it be not good enough? His findings are telling us what he's discovered, all about the Sumerian people, their belief in nature, the connection to the cross and the magic mushroom, all these things his findings are telling us. And yet, my video is good enough to go on YouTube and tell you, if you didn't know that Jesus was a magic mushroom, well, you do now. And you might go, huh? How'd you reach that conclusion? And I say, well, John M. Allegro, look it up on the internet and you'll find out all about him and what he was saying. Why is it left up to nutters like me to actually inform people of the truth? Why isn't it on breakfast television? I don't know. Well, I do know. It's because of the nature of the magic mushroom, isn't it? People don't know enough about it, they're afraid. I'm saying, bring back, it's not even been brought out. What I'm saying is, Jesus was a magic mushroom. The information comes from John M. Allegro, a scholar. There are documentaries about John Allegro and his findings. The BBC own one. This is an outcry to say, come on, put it on the telly and let us all know. We deserve it. We deserve to know. I mean, anything they do put out there on breakfast TV probably ain't worth knowing. But to be honest, this information is worth knowing. It could change your life, save your life, inform you so much about yourself and help you. So, come on, Beeb, give us the John Allegro documentary, please. Put it out there on the BBC. We know you can. Surely the church hasn't got that much power over you. So you may be thinking that I'm saying Jesus was a mushroom, a magic mushroom, a psilocybin magic mushroom that trips you out. How can that be so? And if it is so, how does that affect me? I mean, I haven't had any mushrooms, you may say, or you may have had mushrooms. If you've had them, you know what I'm saying. But if you haven't, it's not the mushroom that you chop up for your breakfast and put in the frying pan. It's a magic mushroom. It's got psilocybin qualities within it that trip you out and can give you hallucinations, visions, stuff like that. But you might think, well, I don't want that. That doesn't sound very good. But the thing is, the Christians, the first Christians, had a belief and a way of life that involved understanding the innermost secrets of ourselves, the human being. And the magic mushroom was in the shape of a penis, and God was a penis. And the goddess, she was a vagina bringing forth children, and also taken within the penis, obviously. So this is the magic mushroom we're talking about. And you might say, yeah, but like my life, I've got work and I go here and I do that, and my life is not about taking magic mushrooms. What's going to happen? Well, for a start, you'll have a 4-hour trip where you might have a 4-hour trip where you just sort of, for the next 4 hours, time doesn't exist, and you discover things that might terrify you, that might amaze you, might make you feel good, all sorts. Every emotion is possible with the magic mushroom. That's why Jesus was one of the sacred names for the magic mushroom. Now, in the way of the warrior, which is the Yaqui Indians, they believe as a human being we're actually a victim to ourselves. And if we don't partake of the mushroom, we can't even see how we are a victim to ourselves. And I mean, you can see that in daily society everywhere all the time. So what they're saying is we are like an island. Every individual person is like an island, and we need to rearrange our island, because otherwise it overtakes us, ourselves. And all this was learnt through partaking of magic mushrooms. And it's very similar and along the lines to the nature belief of the Sumerians. Modern day Christianity and Catholicism and the whole religious thing seem to be in denial that the true religion is the magic mushroom. They don't want to admit this. They're quite cosy being head of the church and having all the money and the power that goes with it. They don't want true spiritual awakening. So they keep enforcing their lies. But they're not lies based came from their own head. No. They're very clever, because the original, let's say, lie about Jesus Christ and all the apostles is the fact that Jesus was a man. Well, in fact, Jesus was a mushroom, and so were all the apostles. And they needed to hide that secret that Jesus was really a mushroom within the story of an acceptable story of Messiah in the form of a man. John M. Allegro is worth trying to come to grips with what he's saying, because his information has been buried and pushed aside so that people don't get these truths.